Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Poetry of Justice show with JackieRay Phillips, featuring Lori G, the Benefactor. How you doing, sissy?
I am doing fantastic.
Awesome. So we're in the studio this evening, and we've got some very special guests. Lori G, you want to go ahead and do us the beautiful honors tonight?
Well, tonight is super exciting because we're welcoming family back to the show.
I know.
And that's always a blessing when you can have your family and your good friends here and a couple of entrepreneurs
Absolutely.
that we have with us.
Entrepreneurs.
Well.
Yeah, entrepreneurs, yeah.
Couple of
Absolutely.
entrepreneurs. So we have with us Mr. Flossy. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone? Yeah.
And we have Wayne with us
What's
too.
up, you guys?
How you doing, Wayne?
Glad to
Welcome,
be
welcome.
back.
I
Glad
know,
y'all got us
right?
back. Yeah.
It's been a minute.
And we love the new.
You like the new Get Down?
We love it. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
love it.
beautiful.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
nice.
We don't need a tour of this.
You need a tour? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So look at this, Lori. Look at this.
I know. I'm just so excited. This is
Do you
great.
remember the last time the gentleman blessed us with their presence?
We were just on radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have a video.
It was in
component.
December of 23.
Has it been
Wow.
that long?
It's been that long. I
Wow.
looked it up today.
Wow,
This
time
morning before the
flies.
show. I was
Wow,
like, oh
time
my
be
goodness
flying.
gracious. That's so wild. But the
Yeah.
biggest thing that I want us to focus on this evening for our listeners and for our viewers at this joint, I'm so used to saying listeners, but of course we are everywhere that you can find a podcast. We are there. We're on
We're there.
Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're everywhere. So just know that as well. In addition to growing and God blessing us, and of course these beautiful kings blessing us with the next phase and next episode of the Poetry of Justice show, and what we'll be doing, and we're growing and glowing, and God is with us, and we're just moving in so many new directions. Because again, back in me and Mr. Baron Stevenson go back. We just are what we are and who we are. So that being stated, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna go back a little bit to like 2020 when COVID was happening and people were petrified. People were afraid. People were like,
were.
"What in the fricks is going
What's
on?"
happening? Absolutely.
And because of that, I went out on faith. And I continue to launch my partnership and collaborations with Mr. Stevenson. And I've just been blessed beyond measures, because of that. And the show has grown, and he's been a partnership. He's also a radio personality as well. And then he's taken on some of his new endeavors here now, which is focusing more on his entrepreneurial endeavors. And then, of course, the amazing Wayne has blessed us with his presence as well, with the Player Made clothing company. And so if you guys know anything about the LBC or Long Beach, you kind of always have a history of who this gentleman is and who this king is and what that really means. And I'll let you guys Google him, y'all. You can even chat GPT at this joint, so just figure out who these players really are. But as Floss the Boss taught me back in December, was that this is made for players of golf players and soccer players and basketball
Football players.
There you
whatever.
go.
Yeah. Everybody's a player.
You see what I'm saying?
Not the cliche player with a bunch of women and all that. No, it's sports. You could be a basketball player, football player, baseball player.
Right.
Shit, that makes you player made. You know what I'm
got
saying? You could be a
cards.
chef. You could be a chef.
You could be a card player.
player makes. You
got
could be a card
Solitaire
player.
player, card player, platinum gold
Yeah,
player.
we have cards
There
for
we
you.
go.
Yes, yes.
Whatever.
Money.
As long as you win a game.
That's
Whatever
the part.
game it is.
Yes,
Whatever,
you're a
whatever
player.
You do, you play
Whatever game you playing, you're a player.
See, I got some
I
really
like
good
that.
questions.
Even
y'all.
a game of
Player
life, right? We're a
Exactly.
player in that, aren't we?
Player made.
You gotta make it
Absolutely.
happen, Captain,
Exactly.
because ain't nobody else gonna give it to you, so you gotta take it
No,
sometimes.
you do.
So.
No.
I know, right? Okay, so look at here. So look, this is one of the biggest things I want us to focus on as well. Wayne, let me just, if you don't mind, just real quick, because I gave my history of Floss the Boss, but give us a little bit of snippet of Wayne, if you don't mind, before I go deeper.
I mean, what you want to know? Go ahead.
Okay, tell me. What neighborhood did you grow up in? Not like gang banging, but what city, what state, and a little bit about like what high school you went to, and let's get us started, because then I got some more really cool stuff for us as well,
Okay.
sir.
Well, I grew up in North Long Beach.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
I went to Long Beach Jordan High School.
All right then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to a couple continuation schools too.
It's all good in the hood. People do that
but
sometimes. You know, it happens,
So
Captain.
that's the area I grew up in.
All
but
right, well, you right at home
It's
with
all
me.
the same
Right.
thing, you know.
Okay, I just got to clarify so I can get my mind right, so I can know where I go with it. Cause see the thing,
Take a deep breath. Let's
players
Take a mimosa break.
and stars are born
Mhm.
and not made, right?
yeah.
So we are who we are because
We
first of
are,
all, we are of a royal priesthood. So we are royal, literally kings and queens. So now that we understand that and have established that, and I know where you're from, because now we got Compton and Long Beach together. So you know with the
You
cliche,
know you in
it's
trouble,
really
right?
the truth. So it's like
Yeah.
you straight real in some trouble. So thank you, Wayne, for giving me that history. So this is a bonding show in addition to entrepreneurialism and all of those things, but it's also talking about our friendships as Black kings and queens on this planet. It's about dreams. It is about, again, entrepreneurship, and it's about the culture, ladies and gentlemen. The culture
The
made for
culture.
players presents Vendor Culture. It's a live event, ladies and gentlemen, coming up this weekend. Like, it's like 6 days away, Lori. Can you even freaking believe that?
I can.
So I just want to know if you gentlemen do not mind giving us a little bit of history on vendor culture, how that became and what's going on with the gentleman.
Well, we do a lot of events.
Okay.
We've been going to a lot of events. So we decided to create our own event.
Okay.
All right.
And we want to, especially where our office is, it's a lot of different cultures there.
Mm-hmm.
So we all could get together and put it all together and make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Get to know each other, learn business, different, aspects of what we doing. Because we all have something in common. Even though everybody do something different down there,
Right.
we still have in common is business, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, we can still learn stuff from each other, and everybody's gonna participate who have a office or whatever store, whatever they call it down there.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, it's going to be fashion because we have people with their clothing lines. It's going to be food. We're going to have music. We're going to have a couple of drawings. Few women coming in with their skincare products. It's going to be a lot of vendors, like I say, food. It's going to be a lot to do.
I know.
And I'm trying to sneak for you people that said to the flowers, I'm trying to sneak a vendor in for your flower purposes.
Absolutely.
So they'll be there.
For the
But
culture,
that's
for
what
the
we try to create
community.
as far as the vendor, as far as us throwing our vendors thing. But we also, our baby is that we're trying to have a golf event. So that's what we're trying to get us be a Black clothing design on a golf course,
Absolutely.
which there's not too many.
Okay.
But you guys will be here in Player Made on that golf course.
Absolutely.
We try to
Right,
get
right,
there.
right. It's
But
gonna get there.
we're planning on throwing our own golf tournament.
Yay!
So we're gonna have all you
Oh.
guys, everybody in there, So
gonna be
we
beautiful.
kind of tweaking it, but we want to try to have our own golf tournament.
Isn't that nice?
That'll be our
That
next
is
biggest
beautiful.
event.
Yay!
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real
gonna
big.
happen.
Yeah. But so we like everybody come on out May 3rd,
Now,
11
where
to
is
6.
the location?
This is 334 South Main Street, downtown LA.
Okay.
It'll be from 11 to 6. And we're gonna have a bunch of fun. Y'all come out, enjoy, support everybody.
Right.
It'll be something there for you, whether you're into clothes, food, whatever you want to do.
I love
So we're gonna have fun.
Fashion, skincare.
Yeah, fashion,
We're gonna
skincare.
have probably some health.
Yeah. Got a couple ladies coming bringing some health stuff there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have fun.
That makes super excited.
Yeah.
So tell the story. Can you just tell us how did Player Made start? Made for players. How did
I'll
you
let
start?
him start first.
It started from a print shop.
Okay.
So I was doing a print shop. I do Long Beach Jordan. That's what I went to. I was doing the alumni hoodies and t-shirts.
Yes.
That's kind of how somebody asked me to do it because I just got into the game. I wanted to do something different, so I started paying attention to the print shop stuff. You know what I mean? And plus, I've always been into art. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to come up with something for everybody.
Right.
And I went through a couple of different names and all that, right? But nothing really stuck like that, like
Right.
Player Made for players, because that's actually something for everybody, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't a real direction, but I always wanted golf. So before I even got in the game, really, I designed some golf stuff.
Oh, okay.
I didn't use it though, but that was always on my mind. So that was the direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
And then that's how we got to give a shout out to our girl Kenya Ware.
Yes.
She turned us on to the Bobby Brown golf tournament. She made us a part of. So Bobby and his wife have done their golf tournament for Bobby's daughter, him and Whitney's daughter, for 5 years, and we're 3 years in with them. So shout out to you guys out there, Bobby Christina Foundation, right? Yeah, the Bobby Christina Foundation.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to Kenya Ware, Bobby and his family.
Brown,
But so that's where we just took it with the Rand, you know.
Amen.
And a part of the story is how me and him became tight. We met, you know, in my apartment building. He used to stay over there. So Face used to come over there and, you know, buy weed from me or whatever. But sorry to say, I'm just telling the truth. But so we got tight. So we started hanging out, man, and we started going to the LA car show.
Yeah.
You know, that was our thing. Every year we go to the car show, me and him. That was our thing. Malik Spellman. Shout out to Malik.
Absolutely.
And so me and him used to be riding around, and we used to be up, and he brought me in the clothing thing. You know, I didn't have time. I'm moving 100 miles an hour. I wasn't thinking about no clothes, but he showed me a couple, and he took me downtown a couple. And I'm like, well, damn,
Right.
this is really, they doing this.
Right,
down.
right.
So he showed me a couple of things, and we never really tripped, you know. So later on down the line, he calls me and say, Floss, I got an idea. This player, man, I think you'd be a perfect fit. So he ran it by me and all that, and it just fit. And I was like, let's run with it. And here we are, player made, and it's a beautiful thing. But
the first thing, remember, not to cut you off, we want to move into Melrose.
That's why I was about to get that. We wasn't even
about
thinking about our spot that we have now. When I called him today to tell him about the spot we are in LA, he was on Melrose already looking, because we was looking for a spot, just any kind of spot, just so we could put our supplies and stuff.
Right.
So when I called him that day, he's on Melrose looking. You know, before the marathon and all this, we tried to get us a spot.
Right.
But we had already talked about it, joking like, man, we're going to end up on a Long Beach store on Melrose. This is what we used to always say.
Melrose was
we used to always say we're going to open a Long Beach store, Melrose. But we was, you know. So fast forward to tape. When I found the spot, I called him. He's like, man, I'm on Melrose looking for a building there. I'm like, nah, man, we need to go downtown LA and look at this spot. And sure enough, we went down there, and it was, God must have put us there, because everything that we all need is right there and we was like, let's go. Yeah. So here we
went
are.
through a couple situations with people, and we always wanted to do events.
Okay.
But it was broke up. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had to deal with this person on this level, this person on this angle. But when we got this place, it had everything.
Everything came with it. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't have to run out and somebody charge us a hell of an amount to by us being tenants in our office. All that comes with it.
It comes with it.
Yeah. So it was a win-win for us. So here we are. Yeah. So we're gonna take advantage of it. We definitely taking advantage of it.
Absolutely. That use was in your storehouse.
You definitely do.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a blessing. Amen.
So we do videos there, whatever.
Yeah.
We let people come shoot music videos. It's got a lot of potential. They can shoot movie scenes if they need to.
We got that much potential. We have also we wanted to.
It's a rooftop pool too.
Yeah, we got a rooftop pool.
Got to get
and we wanted to invite you guys to come shoot one of your scenes in our store, because we have the green, we got the backdrop. We don't got it built up like this yet, but you guys can come shoot a scene down, shoot one of your things down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this a part of it.
Let's do it.
Wayne's gonna be in our Tubi movie, though.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. Big Denzel. Yes.
Already done.
That's our next
we're gonna have a nice time, and y'all come on out and support us and visit us.
So I just have a quick question, because lots of folks, they watch the POJ show and we provide inspiration. What were some of the obstacles? Because that's usually what will deter people, right? Is you'll have a dream and then you begin to think about realizing it, right? And then you hit that first obstacle, and for some people they just give up.
For us was our. Well, he had already had the name and all this. We thought everything, doing business, make sure you got your paperwork and stuff right. Basically, even though if you think you got it right, go to somebody that's really professional and that knows what to have them go over. Because he had it all down pat. We thought, but when we ran into this other guy that we was doing business with, he let us know, no, you guys need to do this or do that. Make sure your stuff is in order. Okay. Basically, that's the main thing. That's the biggest obstacle. That's the That was our biggest obstacle.
And then you don't know,
trademarking.
You don't really know because
trademarking.
You don't know because when you first doing it, you're not doing none of that trademarking stuff before people know what you're doing, and people could go behind you and go do a trademark real
Exactly.
fast.
Oh,
Fast
that's
on
true.
you, so
Fast.
yeah.
On your idea.
On your
Exactly. And
idea.
you're still
Just
working and
because
not knowing.
Just because you're discussing it with the
Yeah,
Right.
and that's
You
another
gotta be
thing.
careful.
Yeah, close your playbook.
So you
Watch
got to
who
keep
run
your
your
circle small, huh?
Exactly. If
Well,
they're
yeah,
not
just
a
keep
part
the
of what
mouth
you're trying to do,
small.
no, it's like if they're not a part of what you're trying to do, they shouldn't be know as much as
That's right.
your ideas or what you have coming,
Right.
unless you
No, but
have yourself situated already.
People see a name or something, they'll run it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care who you are. They be like, let me see if this legit. Run it, I'll go do it. You know, because some people in a position, they got money. Some
Got
people,
knowledge.
yeah.
And the person
They'll
that's
just
starting a
run it.
business really don't know these type. You
Yeah.
know, they looking at the main part. But as they tell you, deal with your business part first.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. That's
Read
a
the
must.
fine print. Right. Get in
Yes,
there.
that's a
So
must.
that's an obstacle.
Heck yeah.
An
Yes.
obstacle is dealing with manufacturers.
That's
Okay.
big.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, especially out of
But
the
like
country.
fabrics and
Out of the
things.
country.
Oh my God.
Pakistan.
Pakistan,
was a,
because that's where most
experience.
people get their samples and stuff for Pakistan. It's hard because you got a language barrier
I didn't
first.
know that. Yes.
Yes, and then we get our samples for, and like you might say, Laura, you might send the pants out and say you want them exactly like this and that. Then they'll send them back and they'll fit your daughter or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It'll
bro,
be thing,
oh my
but it's the
God.
size measurement. But he
Right.
taught me that. He learned
Right.
that, and he taught me. I'm learning this from him through them.
Right.
But so like our jeans, we just take this the pattern size from Levi's and get it to them and say
Got
this
it.
is how we want it.
Gotcha. That's the structure.
That breaks the because when you're dealing with these manufacturers out of the country and all, it's a language barrier.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
so-
you got
yeah.
somebody to
Yeah.
That speaks their
translate
language.
for you.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's better if you find you a nice manufacturer because LA has a lot of them. We didn't know that because he was dealing on a computer with them. But you just got to get out and do your homework and
right,
get on
right,
foot.
right, right,
LA
right.
is where they all at.
Get on the
LA
ground.
is everything's downtown LA,
I was gonna
fashion
say, is
wise.
that like in that fashion garment district
You'd
downtown?
be surprised
You don't know what's
down
in them doors.
You don't know what's in them doors. You might pass by a building that's all spray painted, look all creepy and ugly. You go inside there and you wouldn't believe what's up in
What's
there. You know what I'm
inside.
What's
saying?
inside
Yeah.
and what they're doing.
And basically,
Yeah.
just since we've been doing what we about 2 years in, as far as the player made company,
Yeah. No, about 3.
well, going on 3, yeah. But
Amen.
I can say we've truly learned a lot. Being downtown LA, we've learned a lot. I'm so mad because me, Flossy, all the clothes money I done spent on clothes and fashion. I'm mad as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'd have known this years ago, I'd really my wardrobe be real crazy, right? But it's like, yeah, and it's funny now that all the high-end people in Japan is exposing now.
Yeah, they are.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
But the tariffs, are they going to, how does that
affect
impact?
you, the tariff
It
situation?
doesn't affect
Cool.
us at
Feel
all.
blood.
Not yet.
Sweet.
Not
That's
yet,
it. Keep it
exactly.
moving
I don't know
smooth.
if anything happened yet with the
Yeah.
tariffs. Have anything been
I
affected
know.
yet?
It's just
As far as
and
what
hype.
we doing too, it
Is it too
should affect
soon?
because we right here in
It might
LA,
be too soon.
and most of our
Everything is already
supplies
there.
come right downtown LA. So
Right.
you know what I'm
Straight
saying?
real. Gotcha.
Right.
So,
Gotcha.
But
as
we
far,
need some manufacturers though.
but we are that's our main thing too. We try to get a right manufacturer. That's a hard part of the game in the clothing industry. You have to have a trustworthy, reliable manufacturer.
Fulfillment and
Yeah.
to do your fulfillment.
Like when we had the jeans,
Inventory and all that
Yeah.
kind
all
of
that
stuff.
stuff. Like
I don't want to do that
yeah, we want it. That's
I
what
want
they
to-
did. That's their
Gotcha,
job.
gotcha, gotcha.
because there's too
Right.
much other stuff behind the scene got to be done.
Right,
So
I
you
got you.
can't do everything. Like you know.
Yeah.
So we
straight
got
up.
to put the
Self-real
people
thing, you
that's
know?
what they do.
That's your-
So
do
put them
it.
in that position. Do it exactly.
What I
Do what
tell
you do.
to
Exactly.
Right.
I remember inventory. Don't you remember doing inventory at Make
I
Company when we
hated
was
doing
kids?
inventory.
So
It's
you
not my
did
strong suit.
Inventory. Lord, you had to work in that, but we're not gonna talk about it. But anyway, I hated
was scarred.
inventory.
Hey, the inventory. Yes.
Oh, I mean, you know, at first,
I worked in this. I don't know if you guys remember. It used to be May Company stores, May
oh,
department
no, Lakewood
stores.
Boulevard before it was Macy's.
Yeah, and I worked in the basement, and that's where all the clothes came to die. was
Oh,
the
okay.
basement.
Stuff that
Yeah, that they didn't sell on the floor, and it was just pure hell every
sorting the
single day
stuff
that
out.
you went, sorting it out and
Wow.
going with the markdown, and people want to negotiate the price of
Wow.
The
you know,
markdown.
my last name ain't May, so
Shit,
I
really,
can't
huh? You can-
negotiate the price
Basically.
of these things.
My
Oh,
goodness.
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's good advice to definitely have your paperwork in order.
Main thing.
And,
yes. And shop around for you a good manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on your manufacturers.
It's like you could just do anything you want to do. You just put your mind to it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know?
And
Dreams do
face
come true.
YouTube University. That's where he go.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
That's where
Yeah.
he go.
What about
YouTube
ChatGPT?
University. A
You
lot
be
of
on
people
chat?
don't
That's
know.
new.
Okay, I got you,
But I'm
dog.
a modder at YouTube University.
yes.
Right, you got your PhD up in this bitch.
Yeah, you pull up YouTube and the
It's
picture should be
here.
up there.
It should be
Yeah.
up there. I usually.
That's how my little nephew
go
does
viral
it.
over here.
Everything.
And it's funny, my little nephew, we call our little young crew, they sewing and cutting next door. So my little nephew came, and I'm like, with his sewing machine, and I'm like, nigga, when did you learn how to sew? He said, YouTube.
She learned how to sew on YouTube?
Taught himself how to sew on YouTube. And he's sewing jeans, and he's making $400, $300 off his jeans.
See what I'm saying?
Cut and sew. He said he taught himself how to sew off of YouTube. My little nephew ain't never had a needle or thread in his life. I was shocked because I was like, man, how'd you learn how to sew?
Right.
He said, I taught myself on YouTube.
But I wasn't
And he's doing his thing right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, he got a whole little crew.
They
next door to us.
They next door to the little young guys. You know, they doing the jeans and the flowers and stuff. You guys will meet them when you come down.
Isn't that
And stuff.
That
Yeah.
is.
It is.
That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a trade. You know?
Like I say, he learned that on YouTube,
Gosh.
and now he's just took off. You know what I'm
Soaring like
saying?
a rocket. You know what I'm saying? Like a stealth.
Well, like I say, when I seen what he's doing, he showed me and him what he's doing. These youngsters, you know, they put you up on. The dude is selling jeans for $300 and $400 a pair.
Jordache, like back in the day, though.
Yeah, like back in the day, they had that.
But not even that.
Because the jeans that
Yeah.
he's cutting, sewing, and the jeans that you're making is like one of a kind. Like,
Right,
yeah, I was gonna
you know what I'm
say,
saying?
to you.
Custom, so you won't get another pair. So I guess
not like
he told
the
me that's
unique.
a part
That's
of
a huge
that's
market.
a part of the marketing.
The marketing
and
tool.
stuff. Yes.
Everything's
A
customized.
customizing, you know that's your piece. You know what I'm saying? You know that's a one of a one. Or
Right.
so yeah. So but like I say,
That's how I
getting back to
started.
he taught himself how to sew on YouTube. I'm still blown away behind that.
That is
For real.
incredible. That
Michelle,
is.
remember she taught herself how to play
She
the
did.
piano on the freaking YouTube.
I have a student. She taught herself how to play piano and harp.
We have a lady. We have a lady across from us. What's her name? I can't remember. Zamina. You could bring if you guys have someone who want to learn. She'll teach them. She's very good. She has. You'll see her store. She has some beautiful dresses and stuff in there.
Oh, yeah,
she
got some
wants us
really
to
good
come
dresses.
to bring
Yeah,
girls
like
to
get my
her
money
to teach her
together.
them how to sew. Teach her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys will meet her when you come down and see some of her. She got some nice dresses and nice clothes. She's very good.
How was the vendor culture born? That idea. How was it born?
It's still pregnant.
This guy, the May 3rd
You
to
and
be.
your
So
nice
we're at
Conception.
conception. So we're talking about conceptions. Okay, if it's conceived. Okay, so
Actually,
conception.
Actually,
Okay, gotcha. The third is the due date.
Exactly. Well, actually, with all our room, we was thinking it's so much stuff that
Right.
we can do, and we just like because everybody's like, Floss, you guys having the grand opening player man, and we was like, we didn't want all that on us, and we was like, well, shit, let's just throw it to the vendors. Everybody can shine. You know what I'm saying? That's something for all of us, something we can start that we may could throw once a month, twice a month, but that's giving everybody a chance to shine, not just throwing everything on us
Right.
to come buy our clothes or shirts or whatever. No.
But it's all networking too.
That's
it's supporting
that's
and
the word I should
uplifting
have
the
put on it. That's the
community.
word
Yeah.
I keep getting brain fart. That's the word I should have had on. That's what it's all about, networking.
Yeah,
That's what
it
we
is.
want.
The
Because
culture cool. Cause
the culture, that's what it means. That's what the culture we mean by the
that involves
network.
everybody.
Because it's for everybody. So like you say, we got different races, different things. We got people that's going to be selling their books there. We got a couple of book authors that's going to be there selling their books. And like I say, healthcare, skincare products, food, naturally. And like I say, clothing, fashion. Different people with their little clothing brands or whatever. You know, like if you guys had some product, you guys set your little boo-boo fuck though. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to participate. I don't want to work. I want to participate.
You want to
Right. I got my book. I never promote my book.
We might
We
have
still
y'all
do
to
that.
pass out some raffle tickets.
Next
We do
time I'm gonna
raffles.
hire me. I need a guy to give me a couple little runners that can do it for me. Like how you said, I just
That's how I
set up
think,
the
Jackie.
table, just play that shit, get that
That's
money
how you
for
do
me.
it.
You know. So
Yeah.
next time, dog. I was just trying to focus on the show. I wasn't focusing on the book.
Well, we should.
You guys have a book out?
She
I got
has
a
a
book.
book.
You're
I've
supposed
had
to
a
be
book
there
for
with your little
years.
table and promoting your book. Yes.
But I remember you should put the diamonds all in the
we
front.
got
Yeah, all you need is a little
Thing.
table and you guys chairs. And
Well, I'm
just
glad to
promote
hear
your
there'll
book.
be more
But
than
I wanna
one.
be
Yeah.
my
yeah,
media
yeah.
person. I wanna be around it. I might.
Oh, you want?
Well,
Hey,
I'm
look,
the roadie.
Do you
we
have
want
any
you to
media
go-
coverage right now?
That's gonna be you. You can do that if you want to. Yes.
Don't play with me.
You can. You got that.
Come bring your mic.
Bring your mic and your camera or whatever. You guys can
Yeah,
do the
we've
media
done that
stuff.
before.
You ain't
Look,
said
there
nothing
you
but a
have
word.
it, Jackie.
For real, for real.
Immediate.
There's gonna be people there.
Jackie, yes.
Is there,
Dude,
is
I'm gonna
different
call him as
businesses?
soon as we leave. Huh?
There's gonna be different businesses.
Yeah.
But I just want us to have it memorialized.
But I'm saying, so
It's
we
up
gotta
to you.
start.
Do your thing.
Let's
I'm
start.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Go,
And y'all
go,
come
go,
around,
go.
get some good footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my cousin. He gonna bring the drone.
Jackie.
The drum.
Yeah, we
I'm
gonna have a drone.
excited. It's
Oh, you have a
on.
drone?
Oh yeah, we got a
that's
drone.
God, I
and
gotta
that.
go get
Yeah.
a new outfit. I gotta call y'all and consult on my
On your
wardrobe.
Exactly.
Yep, but yeah,
Shit.
let's do it. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice time though. Like I say, this is the first one, and I'm
is
pretty.
quite
I feel it in my heart. It's gonna be a great success.
Oh yes,
And then
definitely.
everybody's
It's
gonna want to
blessed.
be in, especially when they see the environment, how cool it is, how the setup is. They're gonna love it. We got a coffee shop up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
What's the name of that?
I keep forgetting to call you. Hey, we gotta learn that name so we can give him a shout out. Exactly. Yeah, we got a coffee shop. Is that the name of it?
The Tilt.
It's a couple. Actually, we got like 2 or 3 coffee
No,
shops.
they're the same one.
Oh, they're the same. Okay, yeah.
That's their office downstairs.
Okay.
It's Tilt Coffee. Yeah,
But yeah,
on the property.
I'm trying to. Yeah, that coffee's
That
good.
is.
People, you
That's
like coffee,
incredible. That's great. Definitely. And I'm sure the community will turn out. And
That's what it's all
support.
about.
That's
oh
what
yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
They're
about.
gonna have a.
Right.
People actually live up there.
Yeah,
like,
it's
our
residential
offices
also
at the bottom and
Mhm.
residences up top.
See?
on both sides. So
Oh.
we're gonna bring all them in. It's gonna
They
be
gonna
beautiful
come
for
here.
them because
Mhm.
it's not really no food spots. You know, I mean there is, but when
It's
they
really
wake up and
downtown.
smell the food downtown,
Yeah,
they can
what
come
y'all
right
doing?
down.
Right.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
I used to love downtown LA.
I used to be scared of it, to be honest. I did not like downtown LA, even till today.
New Jack
Until we
City.
got and that's where I looked at. But now that we got this spot, and it's a whole
It's a little
different. It's
different. Yeah,
beautiful.
it's a little
It's
different.
beautiful. I love
It's a
it
little
down there.
different.
And like I
I worked
say,
in Skid Row for like 2
we like
years.
around the corner.
I was there for 2
Yeah.
years, and then I would take the blue line. Sometimes I would take the blue to the red, and then take the red, get out at Persian Square,
Yeah.
and walk back into. It was on Spring and Fifth. You know what I mean? So I know walking over
yeah,
the
fair.
homeless and
Yeah,
drug addicts
yeah.
and needles. And
But look, on the outside of our building, it's like that.
I'm used
But on
to
the
it.
inside, you wouldn't even think you was there.
It's like New York City.
Yeah.
New
yeah.
York, big city of dreams. You see that shit on outside, you be
But,
like,
but
what?
since
we
Trump
get
been in office,
inside,
downtown
you're
LA is kind of quiet. You know, the Mexicans is kind of.
Yeah, they don't
It
know.
ain't like
yeah.
it was.
Because
It
he been
ain't
sending
a rat
them
race
to
no
that
more.
morning. Remember that? He
Yeah.
sent them people over there to
Yeah.
enforcement. But
Oh yeah. It ain't
community
like
is
that.
everything, and we
Everything.
need it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
are it.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, and
It's
I
just-
like this idea of, I think each one needs to teach one, right? And we don't make it to the finish line until we pull people along
That's
with
how
us.
it's supposed to
and,
be. Yeah.
And the vendor culture event is that, right? It's the
And that's what it's
opportunity
supposed to
Let's
be.
to
take some
reach
books
back
out.
within your
Let me take some books
community
out. Can I bring
and
some books out?
inspire and bring people forward with you.
Together, yeah.
Right.
And promoting people's business, different
have
businesses.
Mhm.
So we in the art district
Yeah, we
in
know.
downtown LA. That's where the
Uh-huh.
office is. So we doing an art event next time.
That'll be the next time. It'll be all
Oh.
art. Yeah,
It's gonna
we're gonna have
probably
it's one day.
in a
to go-
month or so.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. So like I say, different events. We're gonna do the vendor culture is gonna be our baby. That's gonna be
Yeah,
like
yes,
all
yes.
the vendors. The next one we're gonna just go probably all art.
Mhm.
Then we
Gotcha.
might just do one all fashion.
And we
You know,
need-
people
yeah.
bring their own label. You know, their own
Right.
clothing.
And we can have your own like red carpet get down.
Oh, that's
runway.
easy down
We
there.
have
You
another
feel
spot
me?
there too where
Recording.
the underground
Oh
part.
yeah, we didn't show you. Yeah, we got a
I
spot,
love
and I was
it.
gonna use that. They came at the last minute, tried to charge. I was gonna have electric go karts, and we got a parking stall up there. It's like a 3-4 level parking stall, but like on the second one, there's no cars parked. It's
Cars
just
can't
all
fit,
empty.
yeah.
That we have action to use that. That's where we let these guys
Ah.
shoot a video, but we got a lot of room up there to do so
And we
much
can do
stuff
set,
up
you
there.
know, they could set up.
Right, right.
You know,
Yeah.
stages and
Yeah, we
table
could we
chairs
throw
and
baby
all that
concert,
stuff.
mini concert up in there.
Oh, wow.
do it
Yeah,
out.
we got a lot of room. So that's what kind of sold us on our spot though, because of the
beautiful.
opportunity for the
Culture.
all
Yeah,
that
for
that
growth
we
and
throw.
to,
Yeah.
to definitely expand.
With that the property that we're on, if me and him was just to go say, okay, player, maybe we want to throw this show or do that, they charge the hell out of us. But
Oh, sure.
we got action at that because we're tenants there. So that's what
Right.
sold us on it. That's what makes it so, you know what
Beautiful. And another thing is you could, that's another income stream for
That's-
for the company.
I mean? That's what and
feel
that's
me?
what we're trying to
With
do.
Floss, you got it in there, King. Live band, live DJ.
Okay, it is network.
Networking
Yeah.
with the
It is, yeah.
Special.
So you
guest.
straight.
Special guest.
You got it all covered.
Yeah, no, we threw me
Absolutely.
off because of live band. Because we were gonna have a live band, but we had to regroup that because that was too
Absolutely.
much. But I told him that next time when we have an event where we're gonna have live music,
That probably
but we
be-
had a DJ already. We had already, you know.
So we're gonna have to smoke, like not smoke, but we're gonna have like a sip and paint.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
We're gonna be
that
outside,
would be
and
great.
we might have live.
You
That's
should
when we have
have
probably
Live music, yeah.
Somebody playing something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We also
right.
got
Just
we
one
got the big
instrument,
giant
so-
movies. We got the big giant movie screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't really start
Oh, yeah.
showing movies, but we got the big movie screen, giant movie screen when we
I
start
can't wait.
showing
This will be
movies.
the spot come summer, right?
Oh man, it's gonna be off the chain.
Definitely.
It's gonna be
Daylight
off-
savings messed it up because it started getting dark later.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
right.
yeah,
Right.
the outdoor movies kind of it's too late. It got too late.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's true.
It's so important to the community.
That is so
Isn't it beautiful,
exciting.
sis?
It is. It's definitely.
Yeah.
It is.
You're super excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
I'm excited too.
Can we talk a little bit about the journey? You know what I mean? Like from 19. Okay, we were together last time at Yikes and Kevin and Accelerated. And did you envision a store at that time? Like a spot? Were you doing like? I mean, we was there,
No.
husband.
Because we had 10.
No, we was
had-
under
we had
contract. Yeah, we was,
Benefactor.
we
That
was,
was a
we was
nice
under.
building.
Yeah, we was already under contract, and we had to get out of that. But
Was that
and we
tough?
always say that he.
That was a rough ride.
It was a learning experience. That's the way we look at it. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
everything.
It was a little waste of time on ours, but we learned a lot during the time. And the dude was kind of playing us
Shady.
to the left. Yeah, I'm not gonna call him shady. We just gonna say
I think he had personal
he
issues.
he
that
just had to
couldn't-
say he was
yeah.
in over his head. Then,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we had
We
to back
had
out
to
of
get, we
it.
had to get away and do our own thing
Own
because it's
thing.
holding us back. We
Exactly.
couldn't sell nothing for a year
Wow.
because we was under contract with him.
Yeah, we couldn't do nothing.
So we were supposed to be selling stuff online,
And
but
all
we
it
never
is.
got around to he started having issues.
Yeah,
But it all worked out. Like you said, we learned a lot.
Absolutely.
We learned a lot. That's what
We're out of there.
And we out of
You
there.
know,
And since we got rid of that, came up out that contract, shit just
Flying
been falling in
sky.
our laps. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I was thinking about the movie. You know, just straight out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? When we, they just like the beginning and Heller and just like taking it. You know what I mean? Because we
Yeah.
don't know about that part of the business yet as
No.
young entrepreneurs and
excited.
everything like
Yeah.
that. You
We
know
just
what I
be
mean?
excited.
Remember how we got
Yeah.
bamboozled with that food?
That's how it
Oh,
goes.
boy.
That's how it
With
goes.
my
though.
music. Remember all the
Oh,
other
yes,
mine was
yeah.
recorded. I got like a I don't never promote it, but Spotify,
Spoken
YouTube, all of that
word.
with my spoken
Uh-huh.
word CD that I did. It's called The Archer. And this guy hijacked the rest of my music
That's how they
and
do
my
out here.
art. Do you know this sucker had the audacity to slip back up into my DMs maybe about a month or so ago?
Oh wow. That's
Talking about I
horrible.
still have the work. Do you want to revisit that?
Well, that's
Not without my
I've learned
AK.
myself though. It just but from the street, being in the streets, this entertainment and this business, it's all one and the same. You have to protect yourself. You have to
You
watch
do.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially doing with everybody. They talk a good one about doing business, but
Right.
they have
Ulterior motives.
And then with the ulterior motives, they don't even know why they got a motive. You dig what I'm saying?
They just wanna
You
mess
gonna
your
do
thing
something. You
up.
gonna do something.
They gonna
Say
destroy
you steal
everything.
somebody's stuff. You just gonna kill the whole momentum because
Right.
once you steal it, you don't have the original person's
Right,
idea,
the
so you
brain
don't know
power.
where to go.
You don't have the
You
power.
got it, okay? What you gonna do with it? now?
Right.
The vision.
But
the
I
original
think
vision.
people don't. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, you gotta-
People tried
yeah.
to take the POJ show.
It doesn't
Right.
work because
They
it's y'all
just-
vision. Yeah, it's you
Right.
guys' vision.
But I
It-
think people don't want to. Not all people, but some people don't want to put in the energy and the effort
that's what we say.
and the work. You know,
We
as you
say
say,
that all
it's
the time.
work.
Like
you
with
know,
us.
you're a graduate from
Just 'cause
YouTube
we do our close thing,
University.
shit, it's
People
a lot
don't
of
want to
work.
put in that
Yes.
energy and that time and that effort. They just see the finished product and they want to take
You're
that.
right. They want to eat
Right.
off the fruit off the tree.
Exactly.
They didn't want to water
Right.
the
Plant
plant.
the
none of that.
seeds, right? Do all the digging,
Don't
put
even
in
let it-
the
don't
oil,
let-
the
don't even
soil.
let it fall. Let
Yeah.
it, please go get the one that
We
fell.
going through that. Trust me, we going through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's all part of it.
It's
It's part of the
it.
game.
Because
It's
it's
part of
lessons
the
in
game.
it. It's
Yeah.
lessons. It's not
There are.
Absolutely.
lessons.
But
It's
one of the
growth.
main things
You
is
gotta
like
get that.
when you got like say that was your baby, your product. You gotta hold that close to you. You know what I'm saying? And instead of just giving everybody, you know, you can let them know what you want to do with the product, but you can't just get in depth about the product like us. Like he tell us all the time, they don't know what we do. We might do something this today and then go far left and do something else.
And
By the
another
time they catch up with that, they can't keep up.
Yeah,
you
they
know what I'm
can't keep
saying?
up with us.
'Cause we all over the
We
place.
in golf. We got cologne.
Cologne, yeah, we all
the
over the place.
cards, We got jeans.
And then when they see that, they be shocked at us. Like, well, damn. Because when it started, they thought, Lori, we was going to be a one-trick pony, just the T-shirt off the car. Everybody just thought we was going to be the T-shirts and all this and that. But no.
No,
No.
no, we know how to
You know,
do it.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
And it's kind of just, we don't want no investors. We don't.
Right.
We don't
Nope.
want nobody to be
Nope.
involved. This is
Right.
us. We don't want nothing.
Because then that's when you got to be trying to conform to their BS. And like, nah.
And they're trying to change your vision
There you
to
go.
something that no, this is what we wanted. We want to stay on this course. We don't
That's
want to,
And
That's like with us.
Yeah.
We really I don't want to say we anti-rap, but we really don't want that rap. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to go that route.
Right.
We want
This
to
is
stay in the
golf
sports.
course.
Exactly.
Right.
Because
Right.
the game, this is
Oh, that's a new
this is like a spirit pack for any uniform. I mean, for any team. Just they color, right? Just put their colors with this, right? So we get this. This is for Pop Warner, college, high school, whatever. We're just gonna match them up with the color of their team. Game tested, player approved.
Exactly.
That is nice.
You know what I mean? So
Oh, we got some skirts coming out too. I got to take
The
them.
cheerleading skirts.
Yeah, we got them. I just got to take him to look at them so we can go over.
golf.
And then we gotta grab a couple to get them to the ladies to see how they fit.
Right.
So that's been a hard one too, dealing with the ladies' clothes. You got to be kind of careful dealing with ladies in the clothes if they
You
sensitive.
need them.
I've been learning, but you know what I'm saying. I've been learning.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
journey
saying?
in and of itself.
Yes,
Huh?
dealing with clothes with women, you can't assume. You have to
Okay, now
ask.
that's true. You
Yeah,
have
you
to
can't.
ask.
Well, I think she'll fit this.
There's so many
No.
nuances.
Yes. It's fun though. It is fun.
Cool,
See,
yeah.
that's the thing, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
You enjoying it? Are you enjoying it?
Definitely.
It's so much fun.
I know we're on a course. I just want to take a quick
Of course,
detour
yeah,
because and you love this too. We love scents and perfumes, and I'm just fascinated that you're breaking off with the cologne, right?
Yeah.
And so, what goes into that first step? Is that like meeting with someone, a chemist, or how?
Yeah.
What are the steps in
Nuance.
creating that?
Wanting to do it.
Just wanting to do it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then you start researching,
Mm-hmm.
try to find somebody who do it. I looked for a long time. Like even with the sunglasses, we trying to do sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
but finding the right people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we've been through that. We went through that for the cologne before.
We was on the sunglasses before we did the
yeah,
cologne.
But those are next. But it's a process. We went through like 9 samples.
Yeah, they're gonna send you about 9 samples.
So do you tell them like I want it to be more woody or I want it to be more sandalwood?
I didn't know none of that.
Well, see, we didn't know all that at the time. We was just going off of
It's just a
smell.
process. You start learning all of that.
Yeah.
Right. And so I got to the samples. It was like the 9th sample was the last. And after that, I got to start paying for them. Right.
Oh.
So we got to the 9th sample, and I was like, you know what? I think 8 and 2.
I think we mixed
like
2.
8 and
Yeah,
2.
yeah. I think we said if
So
we
I called
take this
up
one
the-
and this one.
I
Put it together.
called up the chemist dude, and I was like, you know what? Put 8 2 together. He was like, hold on, let me go to the lab. He went to the lab on the phone, and I just heard him say, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't never made nothing like this.
Right.
That's all I had to hear him say. But I went to the dentist, and the lady was working on my teeth. She was like, excuse me, so I got a couple of those, like 2, 3 of those, and I knew it was it.
Right.
When other people start asking for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was playing with the different numbers of the samples, right? So it was like 8 and 2. That's what people count.
Yeah.
And he never mixed the
10.
samples.
Amen.
So that was his first time mixing.
That was his first time mixing.
His
That
samples.
was way
All
cool.
right.
As far as taking the 1, 2,
Right.
and
And
8.
right.
And putting those two together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody normally just pick 8.
Right.
Or pick 2. You know
Right.
what I mean? So.
You had to put your customer.
Yeah, we was like, we
But
want
I
this
told
and
him
this.
what I liked, though. Like, I told him my favorite cologne. Then I told him, I was like, you know what? I like this one tree that I be putting in my car. So we had to look and find the ingredients that kind of match that with cologne.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, y'all. We need to see a cologne from you guys
I know.
with a
yeah.
nice, catchy, jazzy name, the
That's
poetry.
true.
You can call it the
Right.
poetry.
The something. Huh?
We
See,
should
it's
really
Yeah,
look
nice
into that.
cologne, poetry.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
one
How much money do we spend on cologne? My goodness.
Make your own.
yeah.
Hey, exactly.
So
Make your
we're
own.
going to get a kit. So we're going to get the cologne, the body
Between me
spray.
and Cream,
the
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
the
my
deodorant. We're
God.
going to get all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You have the whole line.
The whole kit. Just a
Okay.
kit. Yeah, the deodorant.
Yeah.
You know, some...
I think that's
We also
excellent.
we
Excellent.
have so much
spray.
too, and we about to do us a wine. Yeah, we already got that. We just ain't got back to it. But
We want
I'm needing
champagne
somebody to
probably.
drink
Plain
wine.
Maid is
We want to do a
just on the
champagne.
rise.
It's gone. It's
So-
gone.
So we do connect with somebody. We got something to offer.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
yeah, but if we you know, start messing with mom and pop people, they might block our big blessing. by being under contract with them or having,
Yes,
you know
for
what
sure,
I mean?
for sure, for
Stuff
sure.
like that. So when Under Armour come,
Mm-hmm.
we still available to do that deal with them, right?
Or somebody big, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, remember that.
Yeah.
Remember what?
No, and I'm just saying, just remembering that
Say
guy.
people
and
get in the
yeah.
way.
Yeah, they do.
They
They
just
do.
take
They
it
do.
extra.
And you so busy
You
doing
have to
it
say
and
it, brother,
growing
what you talking
it.
about.
You know what I mean? And you don't really pay attention to it
People
because
be-
you
And
work.
that's the thing. We
Which
have
is
to
why I
pay
think
attention.
I
Right.
think shows like this are really important. You telling your story because people don't know.
But
And
it's
as you say,
genuine,
you get
though.
so excited about the process,
It's,
right?
it's genuine, even with the other people, because they just want to be a part of something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they don't know where to start
Right.
a lot of times, you know what I mean? But, you know, you got to fit in, though.
Right.
Right.
Or you could be
it
messing
seems
up.
like
Your energy
every-
could be throwing us off.
Everybody we meet
Yeah.
that like as far as business wise, they be kind of. It's like everybody. It's like a spell. I don't want to say spell, but it's like everybody's kind of fascinated with the player made. You know, mesmerized.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, with
Even
the
the
emblem,
logo
Yeah, the
The
itself.
logo.
logo is what,
I feel like
catches her. It's really a
Captain
P
Kirk.
and an M. You dig what I'm saying? You
Next
look closer.
level, out of the world.
But
Does
that's
that
what
make sense?
catches everybody's eyes, I guess, and that's what's been good for us, you know.
They expected us to be more graffiti style, like street, like more.
Yeah.
Instead of more, you know,
Right.
we wanted to fit.
Futuristic.
Well, we wanted to fit, like
I
with
see
golf.
it now. I see the P and the
Like
M
with
now.
golf, for example.
Yeah, see, if you really look at it, you can see it.
I see it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But it gives you a futuristic.
Yeah.
It gives me a futuristic.
But that's
But
our
I think
main.
it's great. I mean,
Universal,
like you said, I'm not
right?
disrespecting rap or music or
No,
anything like
that's
that.
it. But
I just
for
think
what
it's
we're trying to go
another
to, it's like,
option,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because someone may not
Because
be
with rap,
a rapper.
Because if we
or a
just go
musician.
rap, if we involve ourselves with rap, that's gonna keep us kind of in a box. Like you dig what I'm saying? Like one day, next time we have a golf tournament, we're gonna invite you guys out. Come hang out on the golf course with us. You guys will
of
love
course,
it. You guys will love it.
I love driving a little
30th.
cart.
You like the cartless? She said, I love driving the
On the
cart.
30th, May
Driving a little
30th.
cart.
May 30th? Which one?
It's a new one. They didn't send it to you?
Could bring the crew.
They
I
did.
gotta
Golf
look
tournament
at
on the 30th.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to see
So they
that
probably
little
come in that
footage.
one.
On
End
the
of May.
What, this month?
End of May.
Oh, end of May. Okay, yeah, we can do that one. Yeah. End of May. I'm thinking end of this month.
No,
Okay,
end of
that's
May.
fine.
No,
End of May.
that's why you look confused. Like,
Yeah, that's all like face. I feel you.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
No, I
we
said
finna
May.
press y'all. That's
It's
too
May
much.
30th. Yeah, it's
Oh,
May
okay,
30th.
May 30th.
We
If
gotta
y'all
do
ain't,
it.
we got another
You know
golf cart.
me. I'll be there. Be
All
square.
right.
Yes.
Y'all will love it. Lori, you
So
can
that's
drive
another
around
thing.
all
Yep.
day.
All
At the
day.
tournaments, we set up our booth.
Yeah, we set up a booth.
So at
Oh,
our
I could work the
at
booth.
our event, everybody we letting
Oh, I can do
people
it,
come
yeah.
set up their booths at our golf tournament.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
the vendor
Somebody
shit,
looks in
the
the
vendor
corner.
stuff.
Yeah.
But like
Golf
the
different.
guys that works with us for that we work under golf. Like I said, we set our booth up and promote our products at the golf. They give us a nice
We
golf
gonna be a
golf
whole
spot.
10. So we'll be a whole
Right.
10.
We'll be
where-
at hole 10. That's the hole where if you hit a hole in one, they give you a new Mercedes or something. If you knock the ball at, oh yeah. So
It's crazy.
It's
It's
nice. You know, it'd be all the old sports guys out there.
You might go to hole 7. They got the taco trucks down.
They got the
there.
tequila
They
bar
got
down
tequila
there.
bar at hole
All
What
that.
hole
6.
is the tequila bar? I need to know.
We're
where
supposed to
that
have.
happens.
Actually, we're supposed to have the tequila bar on the 3rd, though. We haven't talked to him, so hopefully we can work it out because it was a license thing. But we're supposed to have a tequila bar there. But
We sponsored Casa More.
cut some more
Oh.
tequila. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so
So we trying to
exciting.
work something with them though. But it's a lot going on, man. It's just like I
This is
say,
beautiful.
all the opportunities is just coming to us. You know what I'm saying? We're not out here just.
Same thing.
It's
Right.
just as we do
That's so
one,
good.
is we
Right, and
get
that's
something out
door
of that.
opens for you.
And that's why this event is going to be real special to us and all that because it's going to be good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You're going to meet, trust me, you're going to meet somebody. Somebody's going to meet somebody
doing something.
Right.
that you need to do.
Absolutely, to get you networked.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you, any advice you might have for young dreamers, young entrepreneurs about Black business? Who would you coach? You know, the young brothers. Who would you say?
Actually, right now, I need to get advice from them. Because they're winning. They got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're doing it. They doing
Yeah.
their thing. The youngsters doing their thing. The ones that's focusing and paying attention
Right,
and understand that they opportunities, they winning.
right.
They have access. Like, they don't got to go get a job at Kmart or
Right.
like I had. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Some of them kids make more money than their parents.
That's because
Right.
they have that phone, that,
Right,
that
talent.
internet.
Yeah.
And that's what it's for. And that's
they
what it's
got
for.
YouTube and all that. They can create them a channel. They can create a
Exactly.
product. They can go
You
work.
just work
They,
it.
yeah, Amazon. You know,
It's
they-
too easy
yeah,
now.
it's too much.
Like for the
Right,
youngsters now, you can
right.
just have any kind of product. You dig what I'm saying? You got a
Right.
product. You have to have a product because a product. If you don't have a product, you're
What
not
are you doing?
marketing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like me, when I was young, coming up in my teenage, my product was cocaine.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I
Gotta
had a
have
product.
something.
This
Right.
is what I said.
That's it.
But these kids now, their
There you
product,
go.
they have that. They got more of a reach. Me, I had to stand on the corner in the hood all day and
Take
Right.
risks.
take
Right,
risks and
right,
all that.
massive.
Right.
All they got to do is pick up a phone and create something and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And stick to it. You
Gotcha.
dig what I'm saying? Like he said, he taught me that. Because me, you know, Floss, I'm like we need to do this now. But you got to do some research behind some shit. You dig? That's the
Right.
best way. I don't care what it is. Do some research so you
Right.
won't go in nowhere blind and nobody could do to
Right,
you in your
right,
business
right,
because you
right.
already
You
do
know,
your
gang.
research. You have to. And for a person that comes into business and doesn't do their research and something bad happens, okay, we'll give you that. That's a learning process. But at the same time, that's your fault too, also. Because you have to learn what you're doing. You got to learn what you're getting yourself into. That's just like what I say that to get off the subject of gangbanging with these kids. You want to claim the hood is cool and go to, but understand what you signing up for, what you're really getting into, and that's what a lot of them don't. You know, they don't do. So that's like with business. I've learned with him just doing this with Player Made. I've learned a lot about doing business. I got a different. He'll tell you, Floss the hothead, good cop, bad cop. I'm not finna play. What? He in your face? No, Floss, you gotta just, you know what I'm saying? No, I go, because I'm used to the street method. You know what I mean? Finna play no game. What? No.
Confrontation.
But he be like, no, Floss.
But I had to learn from
we gotta research
be
this.
patient,
Be
gotta
patient.
slow it down a bit.
Let's research this and see what, okay. Oh, okay, so now let's do this then. We ain't gotta do this. And I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. But yeah, business and business is fun if you look at it. Though I'm mad at just as I was younger, we didn't have the access to the things we got now though. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
downtown LA was there. We just was.
we go down there.
For the
We
wrong
running
thing.
down. Yeah,
Something
we
else.
running down there buying our supplies every day too. So when we
Right.
got this spot, it made it easier. We there now. We just we
Right.
don't got to be,
Yeah,
and we
the
learning
mix.
to different spots, so we know where
They
where
know us
everything
down
is.
there.
And they know us. Yeah, we walk
Yeah,
in that, so we
beautiful.
build relationships.
Everybody
yeah.
know us. So
Oh, and they see it. They'll see him by himself. They see me, or they'll see us together.
Yeah.
But they know us. You know what I'm
Then they
saying?
see
Either
people with our
store.
stuff on.
Plus, you have a presence. You have a presence.
Yeah.
And
Walking in
they see
glory.
this too. They know this too. They see this. They be like, oh, okay, yeah.
And
But
then we,
they
you know, I just got
Brandy.
something for Linda's sons. I got shirts.
Oh,
I
you
was
got
like, give
the
me
one?
a shirt you like. I'm gonna put something on it for you. Whatever you want. This show you which one. I did this your store.
Oh, so you just pick the clothes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So I got some shirts for them.
Oh, yeah.
So they work
That's
at the
so
store. That's their
beautiful.
store.
Yeah, that's the
And we
store
just
where
put-
we
they
buy
wear
our
stuff.
blanks at. That's where
Absolutely.
everybody buys
Okay.
their blanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fun though. It's really fun. I didn't think
so gorgeous.
I like it though. I
This
because
was on
I used to think
Crenshaw.
fashion.
Yes, let's talk about that.
What?
I saw it on the boss man's.
It was on
Facebook.
Crenshaw.
Oh, this sign.
This side, the one behind you.
This was on Crenshaw on 120th at the Elon Musk spot on Crenshaw. You know where the SpaceX?
SpaceX.
Yes.
This one is
No, this one.
the billboard.
This one behind Floss.
Oh, this one was. Oh, this
That's
was on
Elon
SpaceX.
Musk.
This
Yep.
Oh, this is the flyer. This
This
is
the
the flyer.
flyer.
Oh, this one was this one was on Crenshaw. This was on Crenshaw.
Oh,
Oh yes,
wow.
and we want anybody who want to get you a billboard put up there, contact us, man.
Yeah.
We'll get your name in lights, man. Whatever you do.
We're doing
Boss
a
man.
campaign on the 710 in Delamo for the 4th of July. So if y'all want to get y'all be on a digital billboard, hit us up.
Yeah, we'll get you on
We're gonna do
digital.
both sides. We're doing both sides, both ways. So
Yeah,
Right,
we've already been on ours.
Is that with
been on
Outfront
Crenshaw.
Media or someone Outfront Media or?
I don't know.
Got you. Don't matter. So,
Yeah, we can get you up there.
yeah. What are the?
We had, I think they got a sign on Obama. We was on Obama Boulevard.
Yeah.
Obama. We was on Crenshaw. And like I said, it's one on 17. I don't think we've been on that one yet.
No, we finna, that's the
But we're
campaign.
gonna be on that.
That's the campaign.
But so if anybody's looking to get your business or your brand on the billboards or whatever, holler at us.
Your
get you in
picture.
there.
We'll put your
Send us a
picture.
picture. We'll get, even if you want to put your face up there, we'll get you up there. Yeah. Just holler at us.
You
Yeah.
gotta wear our shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. Player base. Yes, indeed.
Wow. So I can tell when you talk about Player Made and your journey, there's just so much joy that comes out of that, right?
It is.
So oftentimes do you remember the moment when it really clicked for you, like we made it to here, right? That this is really taking off. Do you remember that time?
When I got the logo.
When you got the logo, that's when it kind of solidified for you?
Mine was
Before the logo, it was cool.
yeah.
But when people took us more serious.
Mm-hmm.
When the logo came, they was like, okay, they serious.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I
then
mean?
I think after we did the Bobby Brown golf tournament, that's when it kind of like everybody was like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
And then
Especially
they
how they
see
responded, yeah.
Bobby and his wife and everybody at the golf tournament had our stuff on, so it was
Right.
like,
Oh, this is
it
different.
was like,
Yeah.
It was
okay,
different.
yeah.
And it was exciting.
And
to have.
Bobby of all people.
No, but Ken, you remember? She was like, I set the stuff out because it was different people. He didn't have to put on our stuff.
Right.
So they say, you know how they
Yeah,
do.
because we brought the
They-
clothes
they
to our homegirl
stylists.
King. She's
so
the
they
stylist.
just set the stuff out. And he
And
went
let them
straight to the
pick.
people, straight to our stuff.
Mhm.
You know
And
what I mean?
picked our
Like,
stuff, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that first year we did, so we got to put our shirt in everybody's hand. Judge Mathis, Johnny Gill, Anthony
Boxers,
Anderson,
what's his name?
the boxer, I forgot his name. I can't think of it.
Yeah.
But a couple of people, yeah. So when I said, like I say, I think once we
I
did the
can't
Bobby
think of
Brown
it,
thing,
yeah.
everybody was kind of like, okay, these
Got
dudes
some
ain't
attention.
playing. Yeah, they ain't playing. Yeah, and then they start seeing us around. Then the campaign we ran at the beginning was we was putting the shirt on to certain people. We was putting it on
Right.
certain people. You dig what I'm saying? Sending it out of
Absolutely.
town.
Strategic.
And it was just starting to pop up and everybody's starting to see us everywhere. And then like my buddy Chief Aroni, St. Louis.
And
that's-
JT.
And JT the bigger figure. You know, we had
On
JT.
No Jumper.
On No Jumper, exactly.
Yeah,
He did. He
yeah,
went and did the No Jumper show, and he wore our shirt on the No Jumper. And we got our boy Chief Aroni. He's a comedian, poet, and all that.
Reggie
and,
Wright.
yeah, Reggie Wright. He wore our stuff on his show, and yeah, I just been putting it on in everybody's hands and all of that. You know, like I say, my boy Gangster, Melly Mel, they all should be there on the 3rd. They say they're gonna come and support us. You know what I'm saying? You know, my Compton family, that's my second home. You know, I gotta give it up for the Compton. Yeah, that's my second home. Shout out to everybody, Melly Mel, Gangster. See y'all on the 3rd, hopefully. Yes. But yeah. But other than that, that's how we ran the campaign. It wasn't, we didn't call no ad agency. No, I called him. I'd be like, Face, we need some shirts to go put on to get it to them. Mike Epps even got our stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Mike
we
got
did
our
the
stuff.
boxing thing. Huh?
Oh yeah, well we didn't have. Well, Kenya did it for us.
we
They had a Hall of Fame thing in Vegas
was it
for all
called?
the boxers,
Okay.
and we did
Okay.
gift bags for all the boxers. So they
Yeah.
all got player made stuff. We wasn't there, but she did it though. But we
Cool.
just printed up all the shirts and stuff for the.
Yeah.
So you are the whole marketing department. You the
That's my
PR
job.
department.
And that's Floss. I'm gonna get it out there. Face
Okay.
does. He's
Public
behind the
relations.
scenes. But
Right.
Floss, yeah. I'm the
Creative.
marketer. I'm
You
the
Making
dude.
it happen.
Yeah.
Marketing.
That's
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 great.
and the people
That
used to
is.
call it like Floss. It's like, and then I told everybody when we first started, I was getting the shirts and doing my marketing. Everybody that got a shirt,
Mhm.
I knew. I could
Right.
call on my phone. These are my people. This
Right.
ain't just like, that's what was
Right.
the catch about it,
Yes.
because I know everybody
Mhm.
that had this on, you know what I'm saying? And they used to call it like, Floss, you're a genius. How is you doing this and doing that? Because just my people. I put
Teamwork.
it on my people, you know what I'm saying? First, and and then I got the little following on social media. So, you know, certain people, it just start taking off. Taking off now. And this is going to show how much love we got for real, because it's going to be big. I think this is going to be big. It's
This
going
is
to raise
huge.
some
Epic.
eyebrows.
It's
It's
just
going to
gonna
raise some
be
eyebrows, I
Freaking
think.
epic.
Absolutely.
And then we're gonna get on the ground. I'm gonna call a boy today.
Yeah, y'all go around with the mic and
Oh yeah, do some
have
interviews.
you have you
Remember
gone-
how we did that one?
Yeah,
with,
that's-
I want y'all to interview my
the mother with
homegirl.
Evelyn Champagne King.
King? Oh yeah, when she
Michelet,
did
and,
at the
what's
club
that?
over there.
I
Yeah.
want y'all to interview my homegirl with the dresses. Zamina. The
Yeah, that's why I want
Oh,
you
we
guys
would
to
love to
meet
do
her.
that.
I want y'all to
She
meet
got some
her.
nice.
She does.
She's
She's-
one person away from meeting the right person. Just blowing.
Just
up.
Yeah, she's gonna blow. Yeah, she's gonna.
got
If
that-
she
she
meets
got
the
them
right
dresses.
celebrity or anybody, she's gonna
gonna
be.
put it on.
And we're gonna help her. We try to help her get to that.
She got them
and
dresses.
we want her
you
to
can
help
wear them
us.
dresses 8 times. 8
You
different
can wear
ways.
one dress of her dresses
8
in
different
6
ways.
8 different styles.
Wow.
That's how bad she is.
One of her
One
dresses.
dress.
Oh,
You can
wow.
you can wear it in 8. You'll see
We
when
have
you
to get
come
her on
down.
the show too.
Yes. I'd
Yeah,
love
you
to
gotta
have
bring
her
her
on
on
the
there.
show.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
nice. She's what nationality?
She's Hispanic.
Oh, she's Hispanic. Okay.
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
great.
Yeah, she's nice, and she's into. She want to teach young girls how to sew and do all of that. She asked us to send some girls to her. You know, do they makeovers and all of that.
Mhm.
Teach them how to sew.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so yeah,
That's beautiful.
so that's what it's all about. The
They got a
networking.
class.
It's gonna be a beautiful
Community.
thing.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That definitely.
Community. That's what it's all
Definitely
about.
about that.
So we've always done, sissy.
We have. We try to uplift and support, and you know, a big part I think of that I love about POJ, it's celebrating people from North Long Beach or from Compton or from Watts,
That's
right?
what we want.
Because there's so much negativity that the media puts out about those locations. it's as if nothing positive ever comes from there.
But and we all know that's not true.
and
We
that
know
is
what
not
kind
true.
of problems. We know the
Absolutely.
Well, we
positives
do.
comes
We
out of
yes.
there. Yeah, yeah.
Way more positive than negative.
There you
Negative
go,
shit.
Exactly.
right?
Way more, yeah.
And so the
'Cause stuff
opportunity
don't happen
to
every day.
celebrate
Yeah,
that,
stuff
right?
don't happen every single day.
And
Like
and
that.
that's what we try to do. Like I said, we want to bring a culture together. All of us,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. So when they say Made for Players is hosting something,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's
Something.
coming. They
Right,
don't come.
everybody knows.
Because it's going to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? And not just for no groupie or highlight, but you might meet somebody there that might help your career or help what
Yeah.
you're doing. Because
Right.
we're going to have those type people there for like you say, fashion, food, music, you know what I'm saying? And whatever else we got going.
And just the
Film.
access.
Yeah, film and all of that.
That's the next.
Yeah, the access. So
Yes.
that's very important.
Black excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Black
You know what I
X.
mean?
And that's what we
And
want.
building new billionaires.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's what we want.
On the way to the bill status.
Absolutely.
Got to be there. Be there, be
Definitely.
square. But anyway, so just kind of let our listeners know and viewers know everything again about what's coming up Saturday, what time, the address, and your social media handles. Social media handles.
Okay, we got May 3rd from 11 to 6 p.m. We are downtown LA at 334 South Main Street, Suite 1017,
Oh, the whole
LA,
property.
California. Huh?
The whole property.
The whole, yes, the whole.
Taking
from
over,
Fourth-
you taking over the card.
Hey,
Taking over the
from
card.
4th Street to 3rd Street between Los Angeles and Maine. That whole
All
corner,
right.
it's a whole, that whole world is
It's all
ours.
player made. Yeah.
Y'all come on out and have a great time. We're going to have food, music, whatever, campaigning, networking, having a great time. And
Absolutely.
other than that, man, we just, we got a lot of things in store though. Our main thing, you guys just be on the lookout because we're definitely going to have our golf tournament. The player-made golf tournament is
That's
going
what
to be
I'm
the
looking
big
forward
thing.
to, yeah.
That's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be a big thing.
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
got our
looking
little
forward
flyer
to.
here, which I think is also represented
Yes,
there.
there's the flyers.
So we're gonna look for these in your community.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We'll have Jackie
Go get some
film
cologne.
it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Well, is the cologne ready to sell?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
in
website.
stores.
Yes.
Oh,
It's on our
okay.
website, and
Now,
we'll have a
what's your
couple bottles in our store.
Madeforplayers.com.
That's what I'm talking about.
Madeforplayers.com.
I'm weak at the
Okay.
knees right now. You
I'm
got
gonna go
weak
visit
at the
that
knees.
immediately.
It's the top cologne of the year.
Yes,
See what I'm
that
saying?
is. I'm
What you
I'm
want?
telling you. I'm
$100.
We'll be on the
Can you do a
3rd.
Y'all like
commercial
it?
with
No
some smelling
fake.
good?
Just-
I know.
Is it good?
I am a
Okay.
perfume cologne
That's what
connoisseur.
we
Believe
need.
me.
We'll be raffling.
And this
We on that
rivals
creed.
Creed.
And then
Okay.
the box.
Come
we're
on.
gonna
Right.
we're gonna be raffling a box of this off. We're gonna be raffling a bottle of tequila. So we're gonna have some raffles.
Yum, 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 yum,
Every time you say tequila,
She said, I should have gotten one of the bottles. I should have brought a bottle. We'll have a bottle for y'all. We'll have a bottle for you guys. Shout out to Councilman Moore.
No, we got the real tequilas, though.
We shouting out Big Bob, Tequila Bob, and the Councilman Moore team.
Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Yeah, I wish y'all
It's
could.
already done, is what I'm hearing.
Mhm.
Everything is complete. We just need to enjoy the fruits.
That's
Right.
all.
That's kind of like what I'm feeling right now. What
That's
about you,
all.
sis?
Oh, it is organized,
Oh,
done,
yeah.
in place.
All we want everybody to do is just come down and have a good time. We already
Right.
got it set up. The atmosphere is set up already. Great vibes.
We just need to
I hear
enjoy
it, and more to come.
Yeah.
So the
Much
last couple
more.
of, I mean, it's that we have that question like, what's next?
Right.
I don't know what
I
could
wish I
be
could interview
next.
Chief Aroni though.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
We gotta get
We're
him
gonna
out
get him
here.
out here.
Okay.
Shout out to Chief Aroni, man, in
Yeah.
St. Louis, man.
All
Our boy.
bread and cheese
I'm-
and no
I'm-
bologna.
He got what you need. You just don't got it on him. Yeah. Shout out to Chief Aroni. But I'm gonna give you guys his Instagram and all that. You guys can follow Chief Aroni. He's
Okay.
on our team and stuff. But yeah, man, we try to have a good time. We got a lot of stuff coming. But like I say, this after this vendors event, we'll be throwing that on a regular
be an annual
because we
deal,
know it's
or
gonna be
even
an
more than
annual.
that. Yeah,
But
yeah.
the main thing for Player Made is our golf tournament, man. That's our baby. We coming.
And
So,
that's the 30th of May.
no, that's
That's-
on the 30th of May. We want you guys to come just hang out with us. That's where we set
Okay,
our
so
We
Visit.
host
We
other
right.
we host other golf tournaments.
tournaments.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
okay.
ours.
That's not ours. But the one we haven't had a date yet. We're
But that's
working
what's
out
up
the.
next.
That's
That's
the
our
Player
next
Made
biggest.
golf
That would be
tournament.
our next biggest event.
Right.
We're trying to get our golf tournament
For us, yeah.
For
but
our
we
golf
was gonna do
tournament.
it in July, but
Uh-huh.
The weather
we
Yeah.
didn't know that it's gonna be too hot.
hot, yeah. So
Yeah.
the golf, yeah, you
So we
got
probably gonna do it like September
or November, somewhere, yeah. So that'll give us time. Yeah.
September.
Let the baby be. Well,
So-
I will be looking forward to that. That's
Oh
good.
yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A media baby.
Yes. So
We gonna
yeah.
make it happen.
There's gonna be some people there to interview.
Oh, that's what it is. A lot of celebrities be on the golf courses. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Retired sports players and all kind of.
Yeah.
We did we did the Highway Patrols golf tournament. That was nice. That
It
was
was
very
nice,
nice.
huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
that's so
nice. The Highway
cool.
Patrols. Yeah. That was nice.
Man, that sounds really good,
Yeah.
Floss and Wayne. I appreciate
We
you.
sure we
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate you guys. We love it. The
You
new,
like
the
it?
new begin. It's always good. New.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. New
Yeah.
creation,
It
right?
is.
And some people the other day was like, why you move? I'm like, shoot, we gotta
Change is
elevate
good.
black
Hey, but this is
excellence.
beautiful though.
Yeah.
Amen.
This is a
yeah.
nice building.
Shout
When
out
I
to the
walked in,
Network
I'm looking through the
Network
doors.
Studios.
Network
Yeah.
Studios.
Yeah.
Shout
There we go.
out.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Kenyon with the Network
Yeah,
Studios,
that's right,
ladies and
Kenyon.
gentlemen.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure you hit him up because he's got it going on up in this joint.
Yes, he do.
We gotta leave
It's
this
beautiful.
for Kenya.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for
Amen.
joining us.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
always, it's a pleasure to hang out
Have fun.
and
Yeah.
chat. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Well, you want to close us out?
All right. Well, I'll see y'all May 3rd at the
Okay.
big event.
That part.
All right. God bless.